Welcome back to the Texas Chain Saw Massacre, the game video. Today we are ranking the many victims in the Texas Chain Saw Massacre, all 5 of them. We talked about it beforehand. We came to a consensus, and I actually think it would have lined up whether or not we did this or not.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think it might shock you a little bit who the number 1 is, because they're a sleeper. On paper, you'd never guess it.
Yeah.
But in action, in practice, they are the best. But let's go to the bottom. This one you might guess. Sorry, everybody keeps putting him at the bottom, and I just think it's not because he's bad, but it's just so hard to compare his abilities to the others.
Yeah.
And that's Sonny at number 5. But I actually think in a team that is on comms, he can be insanely clutch. And I've seen some incredible players out there that use Sonny's ability, which is that sonar ability to kind of like figure out where people are through walls. I think you could use it for looping really well.
Yeah, absolutely. Having it level 3, where you can differentiate the family from your fellow victims, that is definitely a huge help, and that could be a game changer, especially if you really know the map and you're in the basement and you know where each location above you is. Yeah, that can help determine what doors people want to unlock. That can determine, late game, it's you and one other person, which way you need to go. Yeah,
it could be insanely clutch. And then if you do have, a victim, a teammate that's trapped somewhere, they don't know where to go, you can help guide them where they're going. And if you see them, and then you can tell them if the family member's across a wall from them or something. It can come in handy. And then you can't ignore the stealth part of Sonny as well. He's got dark clothing, dark skin, dark hair. The dude can just blend into the shadows like no other.
Yeah.
You get I think it's his 20 games played clothing, that really dark shirt. Dude, you put that guy in a bush with his dark hair and the dark shirt, you can't see him.
No.
You can't see him. So you see a lot of Sonny stabbings happening out there with Grandpa, because they'll just take Sonny, hide him in behind the couch or wherever you're at, and then he'll just stab Grandpa. And then you get the perks on Sonny where you deplete Grandpa's level by 4. And oh man,
the level 3 perk for that is 4 levels.
Yeah. So when you get a Sonny out there playing Sonny the dirty way that he should be played, he can be pretty disgusting. But he's still the worst. Sorry. Personally,
he's on our list.
He's trash. He's on our list.
He's on the list.
He barely made the cut. We almost excluded. No, I think he really is good. I don't think there's anyone truly bad at all. But when there's more than one thing, something's got to be better than the other. We can't all be great,
Very true.
All right, at number 4, we have Julie. And, Julie can be insane as well, but she's so goddamn thick, you can't miss her.
True.
She is the biggest victim, is she not? She's literally, larger than Leland.
Yeah.
She's thick.
Yeah.
She stands out in the crowd,
She do.
And then, I tell you one thing, though, her shirt, and the way it shows so much, her arms so much of her skin, she is easier to see.
Yes, absolutely.
It's something that needs to be brought into consideration. But her ability, where stamina is basically not used when sprinting, can be extremely clutch, especially if you're doing the front exit or the driveway escape at the family house, the generator escape. If you're doing that with Julie, if you get the generator off, good chance you're making it with Julie, because she could just haul ass for a long time using her ability, especially once you have it maxed out.
Yeah. The only counter really is Leatherface being right there with a charge.
Yeah, and even then, you'd have to be very prepared, because even when she's using her ability and she's sprinting, you won't catch her with Leatherface. Even at a full sprint with the overhead, still won't catch her. So she can be extremely clutch. I just think the other 3 we got on the list, I think they're a little bit better. Just overall, it's not so much that the ability's better, but the perks you can run with them and how you can use them to help the team succeed. Because really, Julie only is saving herself.
Yeah. Also, the game's been out for only a week. They're still working on builds and what's the best build for the meta game and all that stuff. So it's very possible that in a week, this list changes based on different perks.
Yeah, 100%. But right now, she sits at number 4. Maybe things will change. I know that my F13 ranking changes every time I think about it. So
yeah.
It's tough. And that's been 7 years, and I still can't make up my mind.
True.
And at number 3, and I can't believe he's this low, Leland. God. Leland's my main. I love playing as him. But to me, I think Leland's main job should be the distraction.
Yeah.
He's, out of all the victims, he can get out of a tough spot the most easily. And it's not even so much getting out of the spot, because I think Anna can do that really well too, and get out and be free. But on top of being able to escape the family, he can literally just stall them and distract them. I mean, you stab somebody in the back, or you run them over with your ability, or you run them over with their ability to get back up, and you stab them in the back, and you're just like completely taking their time away from everybody else, and you're not taking the damage. Yeah. It's a lot. He's an extremely powerful victim, but he's just not quite enough. You're not going to escape, in my opinion. You're not going to escape as much as the top 2. And personally, for me, when I am a family member, as like Leatherface and whatnot, the next 2 on the list, I would be more scared to go against them. And that's kind of where my head is with this ranking.
Same.
Who am I scared to go against?
Yeah. I mean, the boy's an athlete. But
yeah, he's a wrestler.
But that can only get you so far.
Yeah. He's got great hair. He's got the bod, looking like a demigod.
What can he say except...
You're welcome. And number 2, who do you think it is, huh?
Who could it be?
Everyone's guessing. Everyone's thinking, who's going to be number 1? Who's going to be number 2? At number 2 for us, we got Connie. I think a lot of people put her at number 1. Totally understand that. This is mainly coming from like a family main perspective, and who I don't want to go against. Connie, her ability scares the crap out of me. Okay, and she's tiny. She's a tiny little thing, so she can be hard to see. But man, that freaking like she is way more counterable to me than Anna, who obviously we're gonna have at number 1. We'll talk about her in a second. But yeah, Connie can be so clutch so quickly, but that ability takes away her whole stamina. You know, she cannot replenish stamina for a little bit. You can, fix it. You can help with some of the abilities and perks and whatnot. But yeah, like she can only use that once, and it takes forever to come back.
Yeah. Also, she can. She's light skinned. A lot of skin showing.
Yeah. So she can be seen.
And her hair glimmers in the sunlight.
Yeah, the blonde hair, harder to hide in the bushes.
Gingery blonde.
Oh yeah, ginger. Yeah, she got that red hair. Yeah, not a lot of freckles. She's breaking the rules. Is that natural? I don't think she's natural.
Donald, how dare you?
Yeah, but she's a little bit easier to see in the bushes for that. So like her size, she's the smallest victim, but she does stand out with her hair. It's certainly easier to see, especially during the day.
Yeah. If you're at the family house and you can keep her in the house. I mean, yes, that's the goal, keep all victims inside. But, it happens. They can get outside. If you can prevent her from using her ability on one of those outside doors and keep her in chase, you're going to get her. And she might be the first victim eliminated if you just, spot her early and pursue.
Yeah. It is tough, though, because, if you hear a generator go off and you got a cook on your team, you're thinking, we'll be all right. We're still padlocked. We're good. And then you get back there and it's Connie, like, we're not good. We're not good. Yeah, they just pick the lock and they go. But yeah, that's pretty much the only time where you really see Connie like making a massive difference is those quick, like, all right, we're getting out of here, unlock instantly and get out of here. But I think as we go on to our number 1 pick, where it really gets tough is when you go against Anna. Because good grief, man, she can take so much damage. I mean, I think a lot of people are putting their attribute points into toughness, and they're getting their max health up there quite a bit, and they're running perks to help with their health.
Yeah.
But then you combine that with her ability, which comes back decently fast.
Yeah.
Bro, she takes so many hits. It is disgusting.
Yeah, I haven't got to play as Anna, but I have been trying to level up her tree. And one of the first perks I got was like falling down a ledge or jumping out a window. The level 3, you take 70% less damage.
Yeah, crazy.
You can just go down wells all day.
Yeah, and they do. Every fucking Anna you go against does it, bro. It's insane. So that's like, so as a family main, like anytime we see an Anna, we're like, God damn it.
Yeah.
Especially when they're like a high level Anna. Like, oh, man.
There's been a couple times where, you're worried about the Anna because obviously, you want to get rid of her early. You spend so much time and she's a distraction. She knows it. There was a really good team we went against, and the Ana got us in that first game. She was a distraction. I kept running out to the side garden on the family house, and she was the distraction. They were getting stuff done, walking right past me. Then I'm like, yeah, that's fine. Just stay out there.
Just stay out there.
We ended up rematching and matching with them again, and we left her out there, and she came inside, and we got her.
Yeah,
got her.
Yeah. Yeah, it's the Anas that actually are doing the objectives, because they're not gonna pick a lock as fast as Connie, unless they're putting it into proficiency and whatnot. But they're not gonna pick his lock as fast as certain victims. But they can still do them at a decent pace, and if they do get caught, you're probably not gonna kill them. They're gonna go find a well and go down it. Yep. So it takes a lot of work to get them down. Usually a good amount of teamwork to get an Ana down. That's good. That's high level Ana. And so I've never had a victim give me more headaches than an Ana.
Yeah.
Leland, there's some Lelands out there that have caught me slipping a little bit, that have shoulder checked me and stabbed me 20 times, run me over with doors. But that's just taking advantage of the mechanics that are there. When you're actually in chase and stabbing, you're thinking you're doing everything right. You got him. You knock them down with a chainsaw, you keep revving, you hit them 3 more times, and they still go down the well, and then they don't get incapacitated at the bottom of the well. And you're like, what the Jesus, Ana?
Yeah, I have one of my hitchhiker builds has my damage all the way up. Mm-hmm. And man, I hit her, my whole stamina bar, it goes to empty from a little bit of sprinting, but mostly swinging. I hit him 6-7 times, and
I have some clips of playing a sissy and going at Anas, poisoned Anas, where I'm just like on her ass, and I hit her like 20 times, and she just goes down a well and doesn't get incapacitated and just walks it off. It's crazy. So I think Ana is by far the one that I hate going against her as family, and I'm about to become an Ana main. I'll tell you that much, because I think she's disgusting.
Yeah,
little more. Well. If you don't play her in a way where you're cool with everybody chasing you at all times, her ability is, only helps her. Right. At the end of the day, it only helps her. But goddamn, she can be a hell of a distraction. So Absolutely. She should be helping the squad out too.
Absolutely.
She's the final girl, man. And she's got dark hair. So if you're in a dark map and you're chilling in the bush, hard to see her too.
She's just looking for her sister, man.
She's looking for her sister.
Hopefully they find her.
Yeah, I hope so. I think she'll be okay. I think she'll be fine. What do you think about the rumors that Pretty Woman Leatherface is Ana's or Maria's face?
That'd be cool.
I wonder if that is the case, how do they confirm it in game?
Right.
Yeah, it'd be interesting.
Yeah.
I don't know how you would.
It had to be like a radio broadcast, but how would they ever confirm it until, the end of the game's life or the end of the game's story?
Yeah.
Years from now, they finally say, okay, we're wrapping up the story. I don't know about no more content or whatever, but the radio transmissions are the final ones. The newspapers maybe scattered around the map are the final ones.
Yeah.
Somehow that would have to confirm it.
Yeah, they'd have to. Well, the only way they could have done it like so far, that where it's clear in game, is if Ana had lines where if Pretty Woman Leatherface, the skin being used, she's like, oh God, is that my sister's face?
You look familiar.
You look like my sister.
Are you?
Are you my sister?
Maria?
Wow, she really blimped up.
Maria? You joined them?
Yeah, kind of like basically when Jessica Biel sees Kemper's face on Leatherface in the Texas Chain Saw Massacre remake. It had to be a moment like that, which, by the way, is just, I don't think it's very. If I cut your face off and put it on my face, I don't think you'd be able to tell it's your face.
No.
We could experiment with it and see what happens, but I don't.
Work with Silence of the Lambs too.
Yeah, but that was a little bit different. Like the face was destroyed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good times.
Insubordinate. That's our ranking for the victims of the Texas Chain Saw Massacre. We'll be back doing the family in the Texas Chain Saw Massacre. That's going to be an interesting one as well, huh? Hey, that's going to wrap this video. If you enjoyed, make sure you drop a like and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this one. And, of course, as always, thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.